Hello everyone, welcome to the Gunning Gallade and welcome to part 2 of this Evolving Skies booster box opening. So that first half ended up being 20 minutes almost, so I wanted to split it up and not give you so much blah 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 blah. So let's see what happens in the second box, or second half of the box rather. Speaking of boxes, I got this build and battle kit, doing a little trivia. Got this from Cardboard Classics, my good friends there, always hook it up. And I'm going to add in this really cool lenticular. There you go, let's see the lenticular action. And a lanyard, which is always kind of cool to have. Ooh, upside down, are we? And there's also going to be a poster that features all of the evolutions. I'm not going to open it up, but I'll let you do it. So how can you win this? I'm asking 3 questions. They are kind of a trivia style. They are, what was the most recent PSA 10 slab posted on my Instagram? And next up, the question is, what is the first alt art I pulled from Evolving Skies? Which should be fairly simple, as I kind of happened recently. And the last question is, what is the first alt art I ever pulled? So if you want to send me the answers on Instagram, I will happily oblige. If you need help, I'll help you out too. No worries. So these were the 3 notable pulls from the first half of the box. Pretty good if you ask me. Not too shabby. So let's kick on with the other half. And I do have this theory that one half of the box is better than the other, but like the right side. We'll see if that's true. I mean, the left side has a great chance to still stake its claim. So let's find out what happens. So, first pack magic, perhaps. Technically, 19th pack magic, but Boldor, Skiploom, Sharpedo. Oh, we have a thing. We have a first V. And it's Suicune V. Welcome to the jungle. Suicune V, don't destroy it while you're at it. This will be a great full art to pull. First V of the box. That's really crazy. Oh, I was also talking about in my previous video, and not to sound facetious in any way, but I was talking about the importance of like good grammar and how it can help you in life. And I was saying the difference between your and your, and you are. Like YOU apostrophe RE and YOU are. And I didn't quite finish the explanation of the other, whether or not I really need to, but it is possessive. So if you're relating to someone's item, then that is when you use your. And I just think that is, a very layman's way of describing it and explaining it. But that is, it's good to know the differences. Ooh, we sneaked in the white code card. I wonder, ooh, there's a thing here. There's going to be something good here. Oh, let's see what it is. I had a hard time opening that pack in many ways, but I hope it's something magical. Magical. I think it is magical. Let's see, Rock and Roll Star, Swablu, C-Dot, Grass type energy, Herdier, Dream Ball. We have a reverse hollow Slackoth, and it's a thing. It's another rainbow rare. Holy bananas and pajamas. Dracozolt, this happy guy. I'm just a happy guy. I'm sure you've all seen that video of the Dash Hund. Some people like to say Dachshund, but I say Dash Hund. Just wagging its tail. Whoa, I've never pulled 2 rainbow rares in a booster box ever. So, wild stuff. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. We have 2 rainbow rares in a booster box. Guys, it's possible. Guys and girls, rather. Everyone here is here to enjoy the mons. And I think something I was so thrilled about. Ooh, there's something in this pack, too. It's a thing. Oh, my goodness gracious. Holy babies. Oh, there's texture. Okay, here we go. I think this is going to be a cool hit. Guys. Carvana, Dwebble, Mareep is on fire. Electric Energy, Vigoroth, Dream Ball, Zinnia's Resolve, Floette, and... Oh! Is this... Duraludon VMAX! Welcome to the party. Nice. I love how VMAXs have texture to them. It makes you always feel like it's like a really cool card from one of the last pages. So, another VMAX. We have 1V, 3 VMAXs, and 2 Rainbow Rares. That's wild. Is there even going to be a full art in this set? I mean, no complaints. It's pretty good already. But I'd say so far, well, both sides of the boxes were pretty good. So, all is good now. I mean, 2 Rainbow Rares, you can't go wrong with that. This pile of like commons I have up on the right hand corner, which you can't see, is getting a little bit too tall. But that's okay, because I found a few resources for acquiring or who buy bulk. And I will happily buy bulk or sell my bulk for store credit. Especially if you're someone that's a collector. I'm not going to be spending my time trying to sell stuff. That's just not in my, my plan. But as a collector, if I'm trying to complete a master set of something as insane as in Chilling Reign, I will happily oblige to use store credit for bulk, which I accumulate to flip it for something. And I think they sell it maybe, I don't know. Ooh, Drampa, nice. I'm sure that they have their ways of selling to redistributors in the U.S. And you know what? I would be amazed if they stop. Oh, here's a theory. Could you imagine if people, like stores, sell bulk to, I don't know, suppliers, distributors, or something, and they just reuse the cards and put them into packs when they like reprint sets or something? That could be possible. They could probably like reprint a few of like the ultra rares and stuff. But maybe that's why reprints, like second waves and third waves of sets, aren't that great in terms of quality. I feel like the pack, maybe the pack quality hasn't changed that much, but I don't know. There's always a possibility that is possible. I hope there's more shiny shine, because I'm loving the shiny shine. Let us be graced with more. But maybe that's what happens. Alright, Pikachu, thank you for coming. A thought that I didn't quite finish before was Metal Energy from my buddy Otto. But I was saying, what was I saying? I was saying stuff. Marshadow Hollow. What was I saying, though? See, I lost my train of thought. I need to do this with somebody. I need someone sitting beside me be like, you were talking about Danky Kang. Isn't that one of the greatest scores ever, though? I really love the score for those, like, original games. They were stuck in my head sometimes. It's so good, though. I like the creativity that went into creating those types of, or that type of, I don't know, Sonic. Ooh, Golurk, what up, buddy? Always have you in my heart. Always. I can't quite remember the music, but I remember from Donkey Kong Land, the boss music was always the best. I even like did it in a presentation one time when I was like in an audio class, and I was like explaining like how does sound work in video games, and I was using Ocarina of Time as an example, and how it's like they use sound as direction. It's pretty crazy because like a lot of those games were not made in surround sound in the 70s, but yet sound seemed to be directional. I wonder if it's just the way that our minds perceived what we saw on the screen and sound in which the direction it would come from. A lot of it happens from volume. So distance is perceived by how loud a sound appears to be. So that's a little note to take home with ya. Zweilous, Nuzleaf. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about if I want to complete a master set of this. And I'm still not sure. I think it's going to just come down to something pretty simple for me. You know, I've been trying to be a little smarter with how I decide to, chase, let's say, whether it's products or singles. And I think I have to cut myself a limit and know when I'm going to reach that limit, and then just decide to just say no, or just if I want something that's a little more pricier in the set, just sort of plan out how I can achieve that. Because if I'm going to be pulling packs and ripping packs and opening packs and being a bit of a fiend about it, the universe will not conspire to help me, I think. I have to be smart and innovative with how I acquire and use my coins. So I have to just sort of set a limit. What is that limit for me? I mean, I'm still really early. I'm counting right now. I'm counting to know what my ratio is between how many packs I've bought, how much product I've bought, and then what my pulls are. And I mean, I don't need to tell myself, or I don't need to write down what the pulls are, because I pay attention to them, and I memorize, or I remember the moments when I pulled such wondrous things. So, but I'm like, okay, I bought, three booster packs, and well, I usually buy 6. That's like my minimum. Whenever I go to a store, if I'm like, I know what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get 6. So, but it's good to kind of keep track and know, okay, if I cross this threshold, that equals this much, and that means it's gonna be Metacham V, another V card. Okay, this seems to be all making sense now. I feel like there should be a full art though. I feel like there should be, but no complaints, because I was like pretty good after the second rainbow rare, but we still have 4 more packs to go. But I think setting a limit for yourself you're just doing yourself a favor, right? Because I remember like when I first started collecting, and I was like Ancient Origins, going crazy for that set, and I remember like talking to someone being like, should I just buy the reverse holo or hope I pull it in a pack? And I mean, like, how basic do you have to be to have someone else answer that question for you? Obviously, you're not going to be trying to pull a Magikarp. You're just making an excuse for yourself to spend more money to like get the thrill of like opening packs. So that's what I mean when like know how to set a limit for yourself. I just took a look at that code card and it was green. So setting limits is great, because you're just going to thank yourself in the long run. I mean, in general, these are very luxurious items to enjoy. And I always say this, and I got to say it one more time, but for those of us who can do it ourselves, if you don't get the pull you want, and you're still going to be collecting for a period of time, then, you'll be fine. And if you're younger, and you have people who buy you cards, appreciate it. But I know how hard it is when you are waiting for a good pull and you don't exactly get it. So that's the tough spot, because if you're only allowed to get 1 or 2 packs, then you are going to have a hard time. Okay, Gourgeist, non-holo. Here we go. Last pack magic. No full arts, which is very interesting, but I still would call this a great booster box. Actually, I don't know. I feel like one full art. Every booster box should come with a full art at least, or something. But I'm glad I got around to this, because I had it since Friday, so it's just been a few days. But it is quite tantalizing to be like, oh, I gotta do this. I want this gold card so bad. Hypno, rubber gloves, and the last card is Grandpa. So, a little summary of what I pulled. We have this Metacham V. So I got 3 V cards. So Metacham Golurk, Suicune V, Duraludon VMAX, not too bad, Vaporeon VMAX, Espeon VMAX, Dracozold VMAX, and of course, Umbreon VMAX Rainbow Rare. Ooh, what a magic. I am parched. But, I mean, so how many ultra rares do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 ultra rares, 2 secret rares. Okay, I'd say this is okay. So let me know your thoughts down below. I mean, I'm thrilled about this. This is my favorite part of the box. So once again, there is a giveaway coming out, so please DM me your answers. I'll help you if you're having a hard time. I want to give everyone a chance to, open some packs. Open some packs and have a good time. So this is the Gunning Gallade signing out. Thank you again for being here. Please leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. You know the score. You heard it a million times. So until the next time, bye for now.